Look at these human skulls unearthed from reality. The location is in the Paracas region of Peru. When you look at the reconstructed images of these skulls, what comes to your mind? The story behind this is quite sensational. Let's briefly introduce it. In fact, as early as 1928, archaeologists had discovered these Paracas skulls. However, scientists claimed that these skulls were all deformities. The local history dates back to 2,000 to 800 years ago, and the locals may have had a custom of elongating infant skulls. But enthusiasts repeatedly claimed that this wasn't deformation because deformities couldn't increase brain capacity. However, the brain capacity of these skulls is at least 25% larger than that of normal humans. Furthermore, enthusiasts presented even more sensational evidence. Normal human skulls are composed of two pieces, while these skulls clearly have three pieces, indicating that they are not human at all. The more sensational story continues in the southern part of Indonesia on a small island where the legend of Abu Gogo has been passed down. The legend speaks of mysterious dwarves in the jungle who appear similar to normal humans but are only half as tall. When they walk, their bodies sway left or right with each step. They are greedy, cruel, love raw meat, and might even bite off the fingers of normal humans. Despite their pitiful appearance and soft speech like young girls, don't be deceived by their appearance. They are called Abu Gogo, meaning grandmothers who eat everything. Starting from the 1970s, scientists have been trying to deduce the origin of this legend, which monkey species on the island it might stem from. In 2004, an astonishing discovery was made on a small island called Flores. In October of that year, a joint expedition team from Indonesia and Australia found 7 dwarf skeletons in a cave called Liang Bua on the island. Each individual was no more than a meter tall and belonged to no known species. This is a mysterious ancient human species, estimated to have lived between 95,000 and 12,000 years ago. In other words, these mysterious dwarfs likely coexisted with modern human ancestors for a long time. It seems that the legend of Abu Gogo on the island is not just a fabrication. Later, during a public lecture, the research team directly referred to them as hobbits because scientifically, they are very similar to the well-known hobbits in the West, mischievous, small in stature, adept at using fire, crafting fine tools, with straight and long feet, possibly good at long-distance travel and lurking. They are basically similar to humans, possibly even having a mature language system. The most magical part is the discovery that their island, Flores, is also where the Komodo giant lizard was found. The Komodo giant lizard is extremely large, the largest lizard in the world, with the largest known one being 3.3 meters long. Fossil remnants show that these dwarfs used to hunt and kill Komodo giant lizards on the island. Could this be the real-life hobbits and dragons? Let's go back to 1860 when Darwin's On the Origin of Species was a hot topic. At that time, mysterious human skeletons were continuously unearthed in the Neander Valley in northern Cologne, Germany. They had prominent brow ridges, sloping foreheads, extremely robust hand and foot bones, and even their toe bones were different from normal humans. At a time when evolution was gaining momentum and people had no concept of ancient humans yet, these mysterious skeletons were challenging Europeans' beliefs. It turns out that before us, there were ancient humans living on Earth. Later, scientists named this ancient human species Neanderthals. We have mainly discovered 10 major surprises. Asterisk 70,000 to 100,000 years ago, while our direct ancestors were still hunting antelopes on the African savanna, Neanderthals were already hunting mammoths in Europe and the Middle East. Asterisk Neanderthals resemble Europeans, with blonde or red hair and fair skin. However, recent genetic studies suggest that East Asians may have more Neanderthal genes than Europeans. Asterisk Neanderthals had a larger brain capacity than modern humans, approximately 1,600 cc compared to the average 1,370 cc of modern humans, suggesting they were likely smarter than us. Asterisk Neanderthals may have had no eyebrows, only brow ridges, and no protruding chin. Neanderthals practiced animal sacrifices, indicating some primitive religious worship. Neanderthals took care of the elderly, women, and children, showing signs of primitive civilization. Asterisk Neanderthals had music and art, cave paintings and Neanderthal flutes have been found. Asterisk Neanderthals loved meat but were forced by Cro-Magnon humans to eat moss and mushrooms. Their counterparts, the Cro-Magnon humans, were brothers to us modern humans, a now extinct species of Homo sapiens. Neanderthals and Cro-Magnon humans loved and fought each other, eating each other and having children together. Approximately 55,000 years ago, the Ice Age ended. The Neanderthals' features adapted for cold climates, such as their large nostrils and thick, dense body hair, became awkward as the weather became hotter. They were eventually overwhelmed by the more summer-suited Cro-Magnon humans and modern humans, leading to their extermination. Scientists say that the extensive wounds found on Neanderthal bones suggest they probably didn't use manufactured weapons. Modern humans and Cro-Magnon humans used spears, bows, and throwing stones to defeat them. A viral outbreak may have occurred among Neanderthals and Cro-Magnon humans, causing a global zombie apocalypse. On the other hand, despite the large brain capacity of Neanderthals, indicating intelligence, their vocal tract structure may have limited their language development. Simple language restricted their intellectual exchange, preventing the evolution of civilization and hindering their understanding of fictional concepts. This, in turn, prevented them from organizing large-scale coordinated warfare. The most explosive discovery is that Neanderthals once had numerous children with us, giving us many genes. For example, our cold-resistant gene comes from Neanderthals. Nowadays, we suffer from depression, allergies, blood clots, smoking addiction, diabetes. These problems are all hidden in our bodies due to Neanderthal genes. Scientists also suggest that what we call the master reversal phenomenon may be reversing the dominance of Neanderthals. In Mongolian and Caucasian genes, up to 45% may come from Neanderthals. For example, this professional boxer from Russia and another professional athlete from 100 years ago are both considered the closest living fossils to Neanderthals. Comparing these living fossils with normal humans, I really can't figure out how we managed to exterminate Neanderthals 55,000 years ago. Alright, that's the end of today's story. See you next time.